All right, so we already talked about the importance of bands and how they're very convenient for us in the way that they can fit into our programs. But the real reason why I like bands so much is because they do a very good job of allowing us to do and perform really high repetition sets. I'm talking 50 to 100 plus reps per set. And what this does is does a very good job of pushing a lot of blood into our joints. And so this gets a lot of blood flow into our tendons and our ligaments, which helps strengthens these things very well over time. So what a lot of people don't understand is that our muscles adapt at a different rate than our tendons and ligaments do. If our muscles adapt in a few weeks, it's going to take our tendons and ligaments multiple weeks, several weeks, if not months, to get to the same adaptation level that our muscles are at, and our muscles are only going to keep adapting. This is where a lot of people run into joint pain, joint stiffness, and I'm not saying that this is a cure-all for that by any means, but like I said, bands do a very, very good job of allowing us to perform high repetition sets, which gets our joints moving a lot. Motion is lotion, right? And by doing this, this keeps our joints in a much healthier position, adding to that joint integrity, and allowing us to not only build our muscle, because this is going to produce a hypertrophic effect from the high volume, all the blood getting into the muscle, but it's going to allow our joints to recover and strengthen all at the same time. This is a huge bang for your buck if you're a strength athlete or a performance athlete of any sort, but any population really can benefit from this, because I know a lot of us have banged up joints, suffer from various injuries and stuff like that, and this does an extremely good job of, like I said, getting blood into those joints, which is only going to strengthen them more over time. It's a very easy way to accumulate a lot of volume throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the years, honestly, because this can be done almost every single day. It might take some time to get used to it if you have never done high repetition band sets before, but like I said, this can be done almost every workout, and at some point, this can be done almost every single day. Things like tricep extensions, face pulls, pull aparts, hamstring curls, bicep curls. These can be used for things with your core, other stuff with your shoulders. It really doesn't matter. You can find creative ways to utilize the bands, but like I said, it allows us to perform these high repetition sets, which gets a lot of blood flow to our joints. And that is the biggest key, in my opinion, to what bands have to offer us as athletes, performance athletes, as general gym goers who are just looking to stay healthy and keep longevity in mind in the gym. So this is yet just another reason to have bands in your arsenal, in your toolbox, to have access to at all times. So again, don't make the excuse. Don't rely on others. Don't rely on the gym or anyone else to provide the bands for you. This is a very low-hanging fruit, and this could check a lot of boxes for a lot of people in a very short amount of time as well. Sets of 50 to 100, 3 to 4 of those, 3 to 4 times a week, in my opinion, of some of the exercises that I just talked about, will do a very good job of keeping your joints, your tendons, your ligaments all strong, happy, and healthy.